Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge.
NBA 2K26, NBA 2K26 Michael Jordan. Game 10 Seattle Supersonics.
Now we're still early in the season. Mike, how long does it take teams who've had off-season roster shakeups, a complete makeover, to settle things into place?
You know, it all depends on chemistry. Some guys can easily drop into a new team, but for others, it could take a few months to find the rhythm.
And you're bringing guys in, but you've got to know exactly how they're wired, too, don't you? Do they fit? Do they mesh with the rest of the guys we've got on the existing roster?
Yeah, you have to figure out, does the guy you brought in care about whether he really fits in well? Does he care about the other players that he's out on the floor with? Or is he single-minded, tunnel vision? It's just all about me.
Yeah, a lot of layers to consider for sure. And it's good, 2 points.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
Payton outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Kemp kicks to Payton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. McKee against Pippen. Paxson outside. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Some people think of Paxson as a shooting guard in a point guard's body, but he can pass it.
Payton outside to the paint. Here's Benjamin, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass, putting it right on the money for his teammate.
Paxson outside, and it's Jordan to top the key. Inside, Cartwright, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Inside, Cartwright can play to his strengths, using his height to find looks.
Payton kicks to Pierce. Pass to McKee. Now, here's Payton. 6 to shoot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Paxson. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Paxson against Payton. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Cartwright. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Warriors in Oakland. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Pippen. And that's now 6 points for Jordan.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Now here's Pierce. Scoreless thus far. It doesn't go for him. Fast break, here we go. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And there's Jordan's insane athleticism on full display. What a thunderous alley-oop.
Outside, Payton. Pierce in the high post. Shoots over Jordan. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
The fader. The Sonics again can't hit.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
And now the Supersonics on the break. Benjamin. He is guarded by Cartwright. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Supersonics. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. Chicago leading by 4. Jordan with it. 8 points for him. And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 10.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to McKee. Just 5 on the clock. Pierce inside the three-point line. The Sonics again can't hit.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Jordan inside, guarded by McKee, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Throws it up high, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And, you know, this speaks volumes to Kemp's freakish athletic ability. I mean, he's always looking to punch it off the alley-oop.
Jordan up top. Over Pierce. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Now here's Pierce, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. The screen from Kemp. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Tell you what, Shawn Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Jordan's got 16 points.
Smooth motion on that jump shot. No problem knocking that one down.
Payton passes to Pierce. Count that one.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Now Jordan, he's got 16. Floats it up for Pippen. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by McKee. Now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Pierce so tenacious, especially attacking in transition.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Seattle grabs the miss. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
You know, I always enjoy and look forward to these games. Out of bounds. We don't get a lot of them.
Only 2 per year, so we don't see these individual matchups too often.
Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. King comes in for Payton. Then for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Hobson comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. The Bulls leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk to Casey Jones for a minute. I wanted to know what answer Coach had for the Michael Jordan problem. He said Jordan is going to do what Jordan is going to do. Our focus is making him do it all by himself and not letting other guys give him any help. So that's a unique solution to the challenge of facing Michael Jordan. Kev, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's King. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Armstrong. And the Bulls with another miss.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on.
Johnson outside. Fires from the wing. It's good on the putback.
showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
And here's Armstrong. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Great D that time from Kemp. For Seattle, they'd gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's the pass to King. Pierce down low. From 11 feet away. Kick out to King. Second shot opportunity. Here's Kemp, and then Kemp slams it in.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
And right now, they're just trying to figure out how to snap out of this funk.
Yeah, you know, this is when you really need your leaders to step up and turn up the heat and take over.
Here's Upson. Nothing on the board. Here's Armstrong. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Pierce. To the middle, Benjamin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
Great play down low. You expect the D to adjust, collapse. That should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that last game, the offense was really clicking, and it can be tough to find that rhythm when you're out there on the road.
For me, that comes down to chemistry. These guys just love to play together and know how to get each other fired up.
Sonics making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Hobson passes to Pippen. Five to shoot. Pass to Hobson. To end the cold streak. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Sonics leading by 3. Kick out to King. Scott a screen. The high post shot. King's shot is off. We'll see how they play this.
Yeah, they could go 2 for 1 here or just try to get the best shot.
Here's Upson. He has yet to score. Down low. Fires it up. King, that's good.
Putting his size to good use. King sets the pick and then rolls out into scoring position.
Armstrong against King. To the inside. And it's Scott with the jam.
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
Now here's Pippen. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down low, King. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
What a performance for Shawn Kemp. He has been the story for the Sonics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Hey, when guys make plays for each other, the game is real simple and easy. The offense becomes more dynamic and versatile.
The ball movement led to defensive breakdowns a number of times.
Here's Upson. Still yet to score. Three-pointer. Scott pulls it in. The Sonics leading. Johnson surveying the floor. King outside. Here's Barnett to the paint. Here's Scott over Williams. Williams with the defensive effort. Outside Pippen. Pass to Hobson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
They get the rebound and finished off by Scott.
How about the effort on the offensive boards?
Remarkable job, Clark. The coaching staff really appreciates that hard work.
Love it.
Not just the coaching staff, but his teammates do as well. Great work.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Great job of Pippen utilizing what the defense gave him and making the quality pass.
Pass to Barnett. Back to Scott. Over Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Armstrong. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Hobson. Hasn't made one yet. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Supersonics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Scott. Chicago grabs the miss. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mike, do you get a sense that there may be a changing of the guard going on in the Western Conference?
Well, the Lakers are coming off their 8th finals in 10 years. But between the Suns, Rockets, Blazers, Spurs, Jazz, it does feel like the Lakers are passing the torch.
It is interesting to see a change like this. Lakers have been good for so long, but clearly there's got to be a time limit on this, right? I mean, that kind of length of success is incredible.
Isn't that what draft picks and free agency is all about? You're supposed to catch the leaders up on top and try to replace them?
You're right, and that's what these teams have done. Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Kemp's checked in for Scott. McKee comes in for Barnett. And it's Payton in for King. And it's tied up with that one.
Filling the role of a traditional center, King is a competent rebounder and defender. Plus, he is sturdy.
High post Johnson. And it's King with the rebound.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Pass to Williams. Armstrong against Johnson. Williams kicks to Armstrong. The tray. Drops in the tray. Armstrong's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton surveying the floor. High post Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Johnson has his feet ready now. He's shot prepared. All he needs is the ball.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Bulls, Horace Grant, he's checked in for King, and Michael Jordan subbed in for Hobson. Outside Pippen, pass to Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. That misses off the backboard. For Seattle, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Payton finds Johnson. Now McKee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Right side, Pippen. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Pippen can certainly handle the ball, showing you really need to pay attention.
Pass to McKee. Jordan with the rebound. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Jordan gets it to go inside.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
Payton against Armstrong. Pass to Cage. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Horace Grant. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And you've also got to give them credit for how hard they're going inside, looking to capitalize whenever they can from inside.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Cartwright's checked in for Williams, and it's Paxson in for Armstrong. He hits the second from the line.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with zero defense. As easy as it gets.
And it's Jordan atop the key. Shoots over McKee, and the shot falls short this time. Sonics trail by 4. Benjamin. He is guarded by Cartwright. Pass to McKee. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Kemp. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Kemp's got 12.
Right now, Kemp is rolling. He's built a lot of positive momentum for himself on the offensive end.
Here's Pippen. Right side, Jordan. And here is Cartwright. Yep, it counts. Cartwright's got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes the best idea is to work it out to the perimeter. Force the defense to expand.
Payton the bounce pass. McKee the pass to Cage. They double-team Kemp. Payton outside. Three-pointer on the way. Cage passes to Benjamin. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Back to Paxson. Jordan inside. Guarded by McKee. No good from Jordan. So the Supersonics, their last game, a win against the Pistons. It's tipped. Pippen with the steal. Payton against Paxson. Pass to Jordan. Pippen a screen. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Sonics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. B.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. The Sonics trailing. Outside, Payton. And McKee kicks to Pierce. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Cartwright with a screen on Payton. Armstrong with it. Guarded by Kemp. Back to Paxson. Cartwright inside. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to McKee. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Kemp. The Sonics again can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. Now Armstrong. Grant outside. Here's Jordan. Guarded by McKee. Fade away. Another one falls for Chicago.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Armstrong. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Payton with it. Now defended by Grant. The kick out to Pierce. Back to Kemp. Over Paxson. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Armstrong. Cartwright with a screen on Kemp. Grant outside. With his first shot attempt. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 6. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Kemp's shot is off.
Looking for the alley-oop jam that time, but a communication breakdown broke it down.
Yeah, that play just doesn't work if you aren't in sync with the recipient.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
McKee, the pass to Pierce. Benjamin, he is guarded by Cartwright. Off target with the jump hook. Over the Supersonics, their last game, a win against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
They stayed with who they are and maintained their poise in enemy territory.
They took advantage of some chances leading to a big victory for them.
And the Bulls with another miss. Sonics trail by 6. Pass to McKee. Here's Benjamin. Out to Payton. Kemp with a screen for Payton. To end the drought, Grant gets the rebound. Paxson passes to Armstrong. Right side, Jordan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Tell you what, he was knocking down some nice shots in that first half. Very productive.
And his team helped create those opportunities to score, setting him up to knock them down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A 15-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 22 points.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Pass to McKee. Now here's Pierce. Shoots a fader, and Pippen pulls it down.
That's not a bad look. They missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Now Paxson. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Goes back up. Pierce with a rebound. Sonics trail by 8. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, Payton. Over Paxson. No good from Payton.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
Now, here's Jordan. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Payton. Back to McKee. Pass to Pierce. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Pippen in the corner. Back to Paxson. Here's Pippen. Jordan, that's for 2. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Payton dishes to McKee. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Like clockwork, extremely efficient, textbook alley-oop play right there.
Yeah, you know this, Clark. It takes a lot of athleticism to pull it off like that.
Show you right.
They just wish they could find that opening every trip down. Help close this gap.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Paxson. Back to Pippen. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight. And so Payton will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Now McKee. And the layup's good off the glass. McKee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Can't afford to let McKee get this deep because he's dependable at capitalizing from this area.
Floats it up for Pippen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the middle. Here's Kemp, and then Kemp slams it in.
And what a crazy swing that whole play was. The steal and then the slam.
Clarkie read that perfectly and makes a huge play.
Big time.
And you could feel the whole game shift with that sequence. What a game changer.
And here they go. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Pierce.
Fast break buckets, easy money, and they are very key to your success.
It's so tough scoring in this league. You run anytime you can.
Now here's Paxson. Still scoreless. Jordan accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Benjamin the pass to Payton. Now here's Pierce, guarded by Jordan. Outside Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Payton for 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jordan outside. Outside for Pippen. Over McKee. And it's Pippen missing. Sonics trail by 4. Pierce the pass to Payton. Back to Pierce. Over Jordan. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Jordan left side. Over Pierce. No good from Jordan. The Supersonics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, Pierce knows how to finish inside the arc, using a mid-range shot that time.
The Bulls have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Jordan. Jordan with a slippery move.
able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Pass to McKee. Here's Pierce. Good, nice job down low. Pierce has got 12 in the game.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
For Chicago, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. No good from Jordan. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Payton. Here's Pierce. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Payton against Jordan. Seattle grabs the miss. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kemp slams it in.
And he scores again. Keep feeding in the ball.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Jordan outside. The focus inside by Michael Jordan.
Look at Jordan just accepting the contact. This is a guy that welcomes physical defense on the way up.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Cage passes to Payton. Now Pierce, guarded by Jordan. Johnson right side. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Johnson's got his second bucket.
An explosive athlete. Eddie Johnson can beat you down low.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jordan. And that one, good. Jordan's got 32 points.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Payton passes to Pierce. Misses the baby hook. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Jordan outside. Here's Hobson. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. The rebound by Cage. Cage has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Armstrong. Payton against Armstrong. And McKee gets it to go. And the Sonics lead by 2.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Here's Jordan. 32 points in the game. Pass to Hobson. Over Johnson. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Hobson's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
What a great job using the bounce.
Payton the bounce pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for Seattle. Scotty's checked in for McKee, and King subbed in for Gary Payton. Chicago also making some changes. King's checked in for Grant, and Bryant subbed in for Jordan. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Armstrong with it for the lead, and Bryant wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. The shot by Williams, no good. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
Now here's King. 6 on the shot clock. Scott finds Johnson. Pierce for three. King. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Bryant drives in. Pass to Armstrong. Jacks up a three. And a strong finish with two hands.
This team expects King to come up with those hustle plays. A tremendous team-first guy.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Armstrong against King. And that one, good.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Here's Hobson. To the left wing. Here's Armstrong. Can't knock in the three. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Sonics ahead, up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. King outside. Pass to Cage. King with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And it's in there. Pippen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago.
When they get the chance, this team loves to run, especially when Scotty is on the break.
Kemp with a screen for Johnson. Outside Kemp. King, the pass to Scott. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Scott. Pass to Armstrong. Floats it up for Pippen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen throwing upstairs.
The Sonics trailing. King outside. High post Johnson. Back to King. Inside, Scott. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Hobson passes to Armstrong. It's Pippen on the wing. Outside Williams. Here's Hobson. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Kemp. Johnson outside. Pass to Kemp. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's Armstrong. Count the basket.
And Armstrong likes trying his luck inside, too, demonstrating that he's more than just a jump shooter.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jordan, he's checked in for Hobson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Casey Jones address his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Williams. The rebound by Johnson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a boost a finish like that can be.
Woo!
Wow.
Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game.
That's good from Barnett. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Pippen. Kicks it out to Jordan. Clock at 4. Shoots over Johnson. Jordan's shot is off. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Kemp passes to Barnett. Johnson outside. They set the pick to the paint. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jordan against Barnett. The 19-foot shot, and right on target with the swish. 34 points for Michael.
One of the many things Jordan does well. Keep his body under control.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Cage. 6 to shoot.
Johnson not shying away from the contact, able to draw the foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
They're doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down in the paint.
And that one falls for Johnson.
At 6'7", Eddie Johnson is your prototypical swing player. Can shoot it, defend, nice size.
Pierce is checked in for Seattle. Payton comes in for Barnett. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And Johnson drops them both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Pierce against Jordan. Michael Jordan converting through the contact.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Payton against Armstrong. Payton passes to Benjamin. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Over Armstrong. Payton's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Shot from the wing, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 38 points.
Raw production is certainly something you look to Jordan for. A guy who works hard to find shots.
Outside, Payton. They set the pick to the inside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
Payton against Armstrong. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Pierce. Outside, Payton. Here's Benjamin, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The name of the game, guys, get the ball close to the hoop.
Armstrong against Payton. Up top, Jordan over Pierce. Rebound by the Sonics. Pass to Kemp. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 20 points for Shawn Kemp. And neither side, Coach Fratello, able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Now here's Williams. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 40 points.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Payton. Over Armstrong. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Jordan dishes to Armstrong. Jordan on the wing. Defended by Pierce. Jordan down low. Pierce on him. Jordan's shot is off. And Pierce, here we go. And then Johnson with the jam.
Doing it with grace. Johnson just flies up and dunks it down.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. McKee's checked in for Johnson. Chicago also making some changes. Cartwright comes in for Williams. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Grant the pass to Paxson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pierce against Jordan. Over Pierce. And he can't bank that one in. On the wing, Payton. Back to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Payton, right side. Over Pippen. The shot by Payton, no good.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
A nice shot by Jordan.
As clutch as they come. Michael Jordan, a huge bucket.
Now here's Payton. Camp with a screen for Payton. Oh, what a play inside.
Sean Kemp, big-time leader on this team, and this team really leans on him in the clutch.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Lays it in off the window. This, Mike, is the very definition of a back-and-forth game. It's been so fun to watch.
Neither side taking his foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
I am too. Now here's Pierce. 9 feet out, and it's good.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Chicago trailing here. Now Jordan. Yeah, that goes in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Now here's Payton. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Up top, Grant. Here's Jordan. Now Grant. Shot from 16. Not that time. It won't go. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. The screen from Kemp. Jordan pulls it down. Here's Chicago. They lead by 1. Here's Grant. Now Jordan puts it up from 15. No good.
Scrappy under the basket. Great strength to pull in the board.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, it's always interesting to me to see what play a coach has saved for a situation just like this.
This is where you want to create a clean, high-percentage look, if at all possible.
McKee against Pippen. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
With the score being so close, you never want to see the team just give the ball away like that.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Poked away, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering big time at the line. They're now up 3 with not much time left on the clock. What a performance.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. What do you think we're going to see here?
I think they need to find a quick 3. No hesitation. It's tough to do, but not impossible.
Can they tie it? And he does not hit. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Oh, you can feel the heartbreak in this building. These fans were ready to celebrate a win.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, it stings more, I think, when you lose a hard-fought game like this, especially on your home court.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you next time.